Okay, now we'll continue with session number 5, resume building. So in order to prepare for job interviews, you will need to create a resume that represents you in the best possible manner. As we have discussed about SWOT analysis as well. So we need to find out our strength, and accordingly we have to include those strengths in our resume. Okay, a resume introduces you to potential buyer, because before you go for the interview your resume reaches to your potential buyer, and based on that you will be getting shortlisted. So that is why resume building is one of the most important activities to crack any interview. It illustrates your skills and accomplishments. It defines your goals and directions, because based on your resume it showcases what are your skills, what are your goals, in which direction you are going, in which direction your career is going. Then comes resume outline. So I have just give I have just given some pointers here for your reference to design the resume. Obviously name and contact information, first middle and last name, that has to be there. And I've seen a lot of students who give the title, who title their resume as resume or CV, curriculum vitae. Don't write resume or curriculum vitae as a title. Write your name like Amol Arvind Marathe. That has to be at the center, at the top. And then comes the home address, permanent or temporary, with PIN code, email address, and mobile number. Then comes the education. Then comes the experience. Okay. Then skills, extracurricular activities or extracurricular any co-curricular activities you have participated in, that you have to mention there. Then awards, state level or national level awards, because nowadays nobody wants only a bookworm. They want a person who is having multifaceted personality. Okay, they are looking for the people who are good in studies, at the same time who are good in sports or some activities, some specific, they are having some specific skills. Okay, so they are looking for a multifaceted personality, so you need to highlight that. Then comes references. And references have you can give the references based on the request. I have seen a lot of companies have their own form of once you give the resume, that is absolutely okay, but they make you fill the form as well, their company's form, and you have to give 2 or 3 references. I have seen a lot of times, you have to give references as well from your other organizations or any colleagues from the future organizations. Okay, so have these references ready. Don't include them in your resume or CV, but make them have them ready in your mobile phone or in your email. Name, designation, company name, and what is the profile or designation you can say, and mobile number or email ID. You have to you need to have these this information ready with you. 2 to 3 references. Okay, don't give them in the resume, but have them in your email ID, so that whenever they ask for it, give it to them. Then comes do's and don'ts. We'll go through do's first. Keep your resume to 1 or 2 pages if possible. If you're not having 15 to 20 years of experiences and experience, or you have to work for 10 to 15 different companies, then it is absolutely okay, because in that case it will go to 3 or 4 pages as well. But if you are having only 1 or 2 years of experience, or 3 or 5 years of experience, then try to limit the pages to 2 pages at the max. Okay, use 11th or 12th point font size in Arial or Times New Roman style. Okay, I have very specific about this, 11 or 12 at the max. Use bold or caps to make all section headings stand put. Okay, so for example, my name, then education. So you can either bold that, or you can use it in a caps lock form. Okay, make sure your resume is well organized, accurate, and easy to read. Okay? Don't just fill in with all the information. It's not an essay. Okay, uh, have 1 or 1.5 spacing in the paragraph. Okay, so that it would become easy to read for the potential employer. Use resume quality paper in white or ivory only. See, these are small things that will have a major impact on your selection process. Okay, don't be cheap here. Okay, if you think that quality paper is not used, or there is some ink or you can see it is not properly printed, then have the other paper and print it again. Don't be cheap there, because that is going to be representing you in front of the potential employer. Okay. Double check spelling and grammar. Proofreading, that is called proofreading. See, I have seen lot of resume, more than 200, 300 resumes, I think more than 500 resumes in my career. And I have seen lot of spelling, small silly mistakes in the resume. And believe me, if I can see it, then that HR person or that your future boss can also see it. And that tells something about your personality, that you are not a perfectionist, or you are not, you are you are a casual person, simple as that. If you can't look at the spelling mistake in your resume, which is one of the most important document, how you will be able to perform the task given to you in our organization? Okay, that is the message that gives. So what you can do is, there is a simple I'll just show it to you. Yeah, here, so this is the Word document. Here you can see in the review, there is a spell check, spell and grammar check. Okay, you have to just select the you can select the specific paragraph or entire resume once it is prepared, and then just click on this. It will give you the suggestion. Microsoft Word will give you the suggestions, different suggestions, and that will what do you call it, that will highlight the spelling mistakes and give you the suggestions as well. So this is the very important activity, guys. I hope you understand the importance of it. Okay, then professional certifications are vital, because they will again help you to get shortlisted. So whichever professional certifications you are having, show them, highlight them in your resume. Make sure all phone numbers and addresses are correct and updated. I have seen a lot of times that old number was mentioned there. I have also done in the initial years. That was a disaster. Okay, I got shortlisted, but I didn't know, because they were not able to call me. Somehow, my email address was correct, so I got a message, mail from them. Update your resume frequently. Make Word and PDF copies. Always, there is a thumb rule. Always share only PDF file of your resume. Never share Word file. I have seen a lot of, when I was working in MBA institute as well, I have seen a lot of students share Word file. Don't share Word file. Share only PDF file. Check your email often, as I've said. Your email ID might be incorrect, or your phone number might be incorrect. You might be getting notice in your email ID. Okay, so create a LinkedIn page. Add a link if you can. If possible, you will get a link, your LinkedIn profile's link. You can paste it in your resume as well. Highlight your accomplishments. This is really very important, because this is the document which is going to help you to get shortlisted for that interview, or even crack that interview. Highlight your accomplishments, as I've said. Get some feedback from seniors and teachers if possible, how to develop your resume. And I'll be definitely talking about this. I'll be helping some students in this community, our Super Success Career Hub, to design their or develop their resume as well. Maybe for 50 or 100, first 50 or 100 students only, but I'll be definitely helping you out. I'll be giving some half an hour or 45 minutes to you in one-to-one session, and I'll be definitely helping you. I'll be giving you do's, and I'll be telling you do's and don'ts, obviously, how you can improve your resume to get shortlisted. So I'll be giving you I'll be definitely giving you that feedback, so don't worry about it. Low on experience. If you are low on experience, if you are not having that 10 to 15 years of experience, you are having only 1 or 2 years of experience, or 0 years of experience, list your volunteer work. If you have done any volunteer work, include that. Any accomplishments, highlight those. Any professional certifications, highlight those. Okay, list your association membership. If you are associated with specific groups, then highlight those. List languages to increase your chances of getting hired. I have seen this. Usually we say, what I say is English, Hindi and Marathi. If I want to get hired for a job which is based out of Ahmedabad, then in that case Gujarati is a must, or rather it is one of the qualifying criteria. So even if you are not Gujarati but you understand Gujarati, then mention that. Okay, then don't use the word resume, instead name it, as I've said, Amol Arvind Marathe. Instead of resume at the center, say Amol Arvind Marathe. Don't use the word I. Okay, never use the word I. It showcases that you are self-centered. Don't include testimonials as of now. Okay, if it is required, then you can give it afterwards. Don't give personal profile details such as age, height, weight, unless and until you are going for the interview of security person, right? Or any boxing or any such kind of profile where your height and weight matters, your skills, those karate skills matters, right? So unless until don't give it. Age anyways they'll come to know from your date of birth. Don't include photographs until requested. I usually use photographs, but that depends. Depends on the profile. If you are a good-looking person, then definitely you can use, as your advantage. That can become your strength. You can use in that case. Don't use too many font styles or sizes. As I've said, only 11 or 12 Arial or Times New Roman. You can use 14 size for titles, okay, or to caps lock it. Are you understanding? So only two sizes, either 11 or 12 for normal font, normal text, and for headings you can have 14 Arial or Times New Roman. Don't include references as a part of your resume, as I've said. Have them ready, but don't use it in your resume. Don't make anything up. you know this is really very important. I have seen people showing fake experiences, fake skills. The people who are going to take your interviews, they are having 15-20 years of experience or more than that. Okay, they'll definitely come to know if you're lying, if you're making anything up, if you're telling a lie, if you're saying I have worked with that particular company for 2 years, and if you don't know anything about your profile, they'll come to know. I have seen people getting fired from the organization once they came to know that you have given the wrong information to them. A lot of multinational companies do that. Even after 6 months, 1 year, they are getting fired because they told some lies to the organization. They are very particular about it. They do background checks, guys. So don't make anything up. Don't tell lies. That's my request to you. Then resume power words, obviously. Obviously, why I said obviously, because if you want to make your resume powerful, you have to use these power words in your resume. Okay, whatever you are explaining, use these words, as many words as possible. These are positive words, and these are powerful words. Okay, that will give you a subconscious feeling to the person who is reading this resume that you have got a very good personality, you have performed very well in your career. Okay, so which are these powerful or positive words? Able, adaptive, ambitious, analytical, creative. I'm capable of doing this. I'm competent, confident, dependable, dedicated, efficient, flexible, friendly, hardworking, honest, motivated, reliable, responsible, powerful, successful, powerful. See, look at these words. These are the words, or these are the kind of skills or strengths or positive things that any organization wants in their employees. Are you understanding? The person has to be friendly, flexible, efficient, dedicated, honest, motivated, self-motivated, reliable, responsible, successful. Then only they'll be hiring you. And with the help of these words, you are giving them subconscious signal that I am the right kind of person you want to hire. I am the kind of person you are looking forward to. I am that person. So your search is over now. I am that person. Okay. If you have started something, you can use I have created, I have designed, developed, devised, established. Maybe you have worked on some project in your engineering. You have created something. Then tell about it. That is your accomplishment. You have founded some organization. Tell that. Generated, implemented, initiated, organized. These are very powerful words, guys, and use them in your resume. If you have led something, then say I have administered that, assessed, assigned, coached, conducted. I have conducted seminars, different seminars for our juniors. Right? I have coordinated this particular event, directed, enabled, enlisted, ensured, evaluated. Again, these are very powerful words. When you have led something, then use these words. Okay. So I hope I'm very clear about it. So jot these power words down and include maximum power words in your resume. Okay, believe me, I'm not making this up. These are the words I have used in my resume as well, and this has really helped me to get shortlisted in almost all the interviews. I hope I'm clear about it. If you are having any queries, please write them down in the comment box below. I'll definitely get back to you. And as I've said, don't worry about it. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. This is the lifetime membership. This is not a one course and I'll say bye bye to you. तुम कौन मैं कौन ऐसा नहीं है. I'll be there with you for my lifetime. Okay, so don't worry about it. Whatever you want to tell me in the comment box below. I'll be definitely getting back to you. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care till then.